Hi. So I'm gonna wait for Facebook to give me to bring some viewers on. It's been a hot minute since I've been on Facebook Live, specifically to talk about business. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This live is gonna be short, but today I just wanted to come on and I just wanted to share about, some things that I have coming up. So I see that I have a viewer. I'm just gonna also log on Facebook so I can have an idea directly on my phone, that is, so I could see what's going on and who's tuning in. So anyhow, I want to thank you guys. Right now, I'm live streaming on my personal Facebook profile. I'm also on LinkedIn and I'm also on YouTube. So thank you so much for joining me. Like I said before, it's been a long time since I hopped on to do a live, but one of my key words for 2024 is focus and also discipline. And I really want to start back being present in front of the camera. So those of you who know me, my name, well, I guess who know me, you guys know I'm used to always being on live. And for those of you who know me, but by just seeing me posting, seeing the image of me, seeing my work, but you don't really get to see a up close view of me. My name is Ria Rodney. I am a self-publishing consultant. I'm a book coach. I'm the CEO of Dara Publishing. I'm also an author myself. I've published about 21, 22 books. And I've also worked with several authors, perhaps about 70 of them, and I've helped them to build that story that they have within. And I've also been able to successfully make at least about 40 of those authors number one best-selling authors. So I believe that that positioned me as an expert because I'm very passionate about what it is I do. And in this space, it's all about helping others build their story and to ensure that this story is, written in the form of a book, but not just any book, but a book that they can monetize, leverage, and a book that could position them as an expert. Today, I'm just on very briefly to share about my upcoming program because I am on a quest to find professional women in leadership position. And when I say professional, I'm not just only talking about people who have their own business. You could have your job, you could be working, it could be a career, and you are indeed a professional in that space. But I'm also looking for women who are coaches, speakers. You have your own business, whatever it is that position you as an expert and also position you as a professional woman in leadership. So to share a little bit more about this program, so the name of this program, it is called the Thought Leaders Anthology Program. And for those of you who do not know about an anthology, let me just share a little bit about that. So it's a book where, it has a collaboration with more than one author. There's always a visionary author who may be the person who is the head. In this case, that will be me. And then they will also have co-authors. These are people who are going to be contributing to this book. So an anthology usually carries a particular theme. So that means all of the authors, they will be writing and sharing their story based on the theme of the book. So just by the audience that I'm trying to get, or I should say the co-authors, this book is a book that is going to be written by professional women in leadership. And we are going to be sharing our story of how we were able to pivot right into our purpose and into our career or that business endeavor that we are actively doing. And the whole goal behind that is to encourage other people. This is 2024, is we are the start of a new year, and there's so many other people who want to pivot. They know that they have a goal, or I should say a dream. They know that they have a skill, right? They know their purpose, but they're a bit apprehensive in, launching out and truly owning their greatness, right? And launching out, and whether it's to start their own business or to move up the corporate ladder at their job, in their career. And this book, it's going to be a book that is really going to help to inspire the mind of that individual, that woman who is on a verge of making the decision to pivot, right? They want to jump. They want to start to do this thing that they know that they so that they love, I should say, right? And our stories is going to help these women to be able to get that mindset and to get a feel of how it would be, and to really help them to, I guess, to build their confidence a little bit more, and so much more. There's so much more that is going to be, you know um that is going to be birthed from this book, I should say. So to talk a little bit about the Thought Leader Anthology program, it's going to be a 12 weeks program, right? And 12 weeks, but not 12 weeks demand, right? It's not going to be demanding on the co-authors, but we're going to meet once a week for 12 weeks via Zoom. It's going to be recorded. And what comes in this program is one, the mentorship and the coaching to help you to write this book. So again, when we talk about an anthology, not only is it a collaboration with more than one authors, it really helps someone who wants to write a book to do so without having to go through the journey of writing a book from start to finish. So in this anthology program, each woman will be writing one chapter, and this chapter is going to be roughly around 3,000 words, which is roughly around 10 pages. So you got to really share your story. You're going to be getting coaching, writing coaching specifically, and mentorship to help you to write that chapter in a way that you could leverage and monetize your story. So it's not just about sharing the story and impacting the life of other people, but this anthology program is really going to help position the authors within the book to help them to pivot to a new step in their life or in their business or whatever it is they're doing right now, right? It's going to help them to pivot because it is designed like that. So you're going to be getting the coaching and you're going to be getting the mentorship and that support to really build a powerful story and to get clear on what it is you want to share. Also, when you become a part of an anthology, you do not have to cover the full cost to publish a book. So I am a self-publishing consultant. I work with several authors, as I've shared. And to publish a book the right way, professionally, costs money. But when you are in a collaboration, you don't have to cover that cost 100%. So that makes it more affordable. And the beauty about this is that you get to take full ownership. You could say, this is my book, as well as you get to sell the book and keep 100% of the earns. So that is another important um, thing or fact about being in a part of an anthology. And one of the things that I share in the headline is that you are going to become a best-selling author, right? And this is something that I could definitely guarantee. And the beauty about becoming a best selling author or about getting that title, it's a title that no one can take away from you. And it's a title that you can strategically monetize and leverage because it positions you as an expert, as an authority. So when we again come together to write this book and to share our story, everything is going to be done in a strategic way to help that author pivot to a next step in their business or in their life. And the ultimate goal is to create a brand and to increase your income. It's about money. It's about really leveraging that story, right? And leveraging your skill and your expertise. So that again is the beauty about the anthology. So without a shadow of a doubt, you will become a best-selling author. And I'll show you how you can monetize and leverage that title. Aside from that, within the anthology, we are going to be doing 3 masterclass training because it's all about, again, elevation. It's about leveraging and monetizing your skills, your experience, your passion, and helping you to pivot. So one of the masterclass training that you're going to get, which is going to be coached by me, taught by me, but I'm also going to be having some expert come on a different day to reinforce and to also add more insight or more training on these topics, is that you're going to learn now how to monetize and leverage your story to create a coaching program or perhaps a digital product. It could be a workshop, whatever it is that you want to do or you feel more comfortable doing. but you will be getting that coaching. When you think about an author saying that I have a 7 figure or a 6 figure book, it's not just about selling a book. And that is what I need people to understand, or that is what I educate my clients on. When authors talk about this book has earned me 6 figures, it's not just book sale. So it's important to write that book that you can monetize and leverage, which is what we are going to be doing in this anthology program. And then each person, again, is going to monetize and leverage their story. So one of the first way we are going to do that is by creating a program. Of course, I am going to be doing the coaching and the mentorship. So you'll learn the how to, right? So you're going to be getting that incredible insight and support. Another way you monetize and leverage your book is by becoming a speaker. And whatever is your message, you must be able to know how to talk about it. But you also have to know the different platforms that you could utilize to help you to gain that visibility and that reach, right? And that is one of the things that you are going to be trained within the program. And again, we're going to be having expert speaker coming to talk to you about that as well, so that you could not only do the practical but really get an insight on how it works. Another way you can monetize and leverage your book or your story is by creating a merch product. And that is another thing that you're going to be trained with in the program, how to create your online store. And you're going to be getting the step-to-step walkthrough. And it's going to help you again to further monetize and leverage your story. So here within this program, it's not just about writing a book, but again, it's really to help you to pivot to the next level, to help you to create a brand around who you are and your message, right? So that you could create multiple stream of income. I am actually hosting a sort of webinar. It's like an information session on February 10th at 12 noon. I have the link in the body of this live. So I want to invite you guys to please, register and attend if you're interested. Remember, professional woman in leadership position, right? If you are interested, so that you could learn more. In this webinar, I'm going to go a little bit deeper and share a little bit more so you could get more insight, right? So I want to invite you to join. I also want to invite you that if you know of any other professional woman, perhaps you're saying this is not for me, or I love this, but right now I haven't pivoted. I'm still, trying to figure out what it is I want to do, but you know someone who could benefit. I want to encourage you to share this video or share the link. Right in the body of this live, there's also the link to the Thought Leader Anthology information website. So you could go there as well and get a little bit more. My goal is not to stay too long on this live, so I'm not going to dive deep in, but I want to encourage you to join me on February 10th at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be live on Zoom, where I will be sharing more insight, and there you'll get a better idea of how the program works, the cost, and all those different things, right? So I just want to encourage you to please share the live, share the link, and join me, even if it's just to find out more or to learn more. This is my third time doing an anthology. And the very first 2 times that I did that, I made each and every one of the women within my anthology international best-selling authors. So it's not something that I promote, because it's something that I do strategically, and it's like an added bonus, right? But my anthology that we did in 2022, we had 15 amazing co-authors, and that book ranked #1 also in Canada. And then the one that we did in 2021, it also became bestseller in India and Germany, in addition to on the US platform. So I want to encourage you again to register for the webinar so you could learn more. It's not going to be long. It's just going to be about giving information to help you to get a better understanding, so that you will be encouraged to perhaps join me on this rodeo for 2024. I assure you that it is going to help you to pivot. into a new phase, right? There's nothing that is called too much money or too much business. And again, it's already going to be aligned with whatever it is that you're doing. So it should be something that you would be able to navigate through very easily. Again, visit my website. The link is in the bio of, but I should say the body of this message, of this live, so you will be able to get more info about the anthology program. But when we meet on February 10th, I will be able to really dive a little bit deeper. So thank you so much for joining me on this brief live. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And you could reach out in my inbox, or you could just, like I said, schedule the, well, I should say register for the upcoming event. Okay? Bye.